Hey there. And welcome. Fantasy football guru Joe Fortenbaugh here. Coming at you from the National Football Post Fantasy Overdrive headquarters. You might remember me as the quarterback of the legendary late 90s Parkland Trojan football team. If you haven't yet noticed, I'm wearing the jersey Drew Brees gave me during our vacation together to Disney World this off-season. It's time for the spicy chicken combo mid-season recap. Despite losing to the up-and-coming Black Sheep in week 6, yours truly has returned in 2010 in top form after getting my ass kicked for most of last season. Now that I'm back in the running, I feel it's safe to talk as much smack as possible. Let's start at the top, in the Get Paid division. Leading the pack are the Goldbergs at 5-2. Mostly based on sheer luck, I've managed to take control of the division. Despite being paid to be a fantasy expert and having access to the best resources in the game, I still have yet to figure out how to start a season undefeated, let alone consistently make the playoffs. In second place is Anglert at 4-3. His squad is a good example of how drafting your players in order of sexiest to least sexy can really pay off. He'll be starting John Kitna at quarterback this week, if it gives you any indication of his taste in men. In third place, at 3-4, is the one and only King of Fleetwood. He might be our commissioner, but the only category he'll be leading is the most amount of brain cells killed in one lifetime. In fourth place are the shockingly bad Black Sheep at 2-5. He might have a top 5 ranked quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, and running back. But that hasn't stopped him from being beaten by lesser individuals this season. My extraordinary fantasy intuition tells me the Black Sheep still win the division. Bringing up the caboose in the Get Paid division at 2-5 is Chris Lane. Socrates Lane. Let's move on to the Titty Mania division. Leading the way is Team Jessica. She has apparently been more focused this season, as opposed to being distracted with bearing the fruits of Ed Zobble's unstoppable loins. In a close second place, at 4-3, is perennial favorite, Kuhazuk. I mean Kuhakiak. I mean Kuhakazuk. Kumazali. Oh fuck it. In third place is Dana Berg. Yes, that's right. The guy who drafted Vincent Jackson in the 5th fucking round somehow has a record of 4-3. I realize he is the defending champion. But stocking up on food to keep Shelly fed this winter has seemingly gotten in the way of running a successful fantasy football campaign. Fourth place in the Titty Mania division is Coggan. Don't let his boyish good looks fool you. He's really a hard-nosed fantasy football guru, whose strategy of drafting subpar running backs has finally started to pay off. And in last place in Titty Mania is Jerry at 3-4. This once proud offensive powerhouse hasn't seen much success in recent years. Sorry Jerry, but the solution to your team's problems aren't displayed behind the pins at Hampton Lanes. Well, that just about wraps up my mid-season spicy chicken combo rundown. Oh. That must be Drew. Gotta run.